And if I have to get one more complaint from one more Jew in this community, I'm going to join the other side. Kathy, I'm done.
That was Pikesville High principal Eric Eiswert. And after this call, he was threatened with violence. He was suspended from his job, and he was even told that the world would be a better place if he was on the other side of the dirt. The only problem is, Eric never said those words. The clip you just heard was AI generated. My name is Raf, and this is Failure in Future. Back in December 2023, Principal Eiswert was investigating a potential theft by the school's athletic director. Darian had stolen $2,000 from the school and sent it to the basketball coach, who also happened to be his roommate. When the principal confronted Darian about it, he admitted that it was a mistake. The only problem is he'd made a bunch of mistakes at this point, and the principal decided to fire him right on the spot. Then on January 16th, 2024, 3 teachers, including the principal, received an email. No names, just a series of letters, an ominous subject line, and an attached audio file.
You're me and only me. You know, I seriously don't understand why I have to constantly put up with these dumbasses here every day. Between these ungrateful black kids who can't test their way out of a paper bag, or these teachers who don't get it, how hard is it to get these students to meet their grade level expectations? Lawrence and Ravenel should have never been hired. And don't let me get started on DJ. I'm going to drag his black ass out of here one way or another. I'm just so sick of the inadequacies of these people. And if I have to get one more complaint from one more Jew in this community, I'm going to join the other side. Kathy, I'm done.
From there, one of the teachers who didn't like the principal sent the audio recording to a student who she knew would spread the word like wildfire. To add the cherry on top, she even sent it to news media outlets and the NAACP. Following an extensive FBI investigation, investigators concluded that the clip was indeed AI generated, with some background noises edited in to make it seem more realistic. The following Wednesday, the athletic director was arrested for charges of theft, stalking, and retaliation against the witness. While justice has been served, irreversible damage has been done to the school principal's reputation. Anybody who doesn't like you, anybody who might feel threatened by you, can create an AI-generated video or audio and ruin your entire life. And as shocking as it may sound, you are lucky if the worst thing that happens to you is a doctored audio recording.
Prosecutors say Carey manipulated photos of girls he knew in high school, creating sexually explicit images, and then shared them on websites, a process called deepfaking.
The people that get hit the hardest with deepfakes tend to be celebrities, because they're people who have a ton of power and influence. You can make Elon Musk or Morgan Freeman say whatever you want, and it could be extremely entertaining or deeply troubling. But now, deepfakes are making their way into high schools. High school is already a struggle for teenagers, but now there's an entirely new world that they have to navigate. The era of artificial intelligence and the internet. And when you combine a lack of regulation and advanced AI technology with children feeling strong emotions like jealousy, betrayal, or obsession, and we're looking at a ticking time bomb. And the misuse of AI is becoming increasingly obvious in K-12 education. In September 2023, young girls in Spain had AI-generated nude photos of them spread within their community. A similar situation happened in New Jersey, where teenage boys targeted female classmates with deepfake images. In Texas, a teacher became the victim of one of her students, who produced and shared digitally altered explicit images of her online. And it hardly stops at high schools. Misused AI technology isn't just impacting people at the individual level, but at the institutional level. An employee at an undisclosed company in Hong Kong was tricked into transferring $25 million to a scammer-controlled account. And it makes sense. What is more legitimate than speaking with a company executive on a video call? Now, there are more instances of people receiving calls from supposed friends and family who are asking for money. The calls sound convincing and usually aren't for large sums of money, so the person on the other side of the call feels compelled to help. Things have gone a step further in Australia, where generative AI is being used to make fake news stories and videos. Deepfakes featuring celebrities are being used to promote fake investment opportunities. And these scams have cost the Australian people over $8 million in the last year. Similarly, in Europe, in October 2023, There were deepfake videos of BBC News reporters endorsing a fake investment project linked to Elon Musk. In America alone, the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center received over 900,000 reports in 2023, where Americans lost over $12.5 billion. Now the question becomes, what laws are protecting us from deepfakes? All of this sounds scary, so what's being done about it? More importantly, can anything be done about it? Is AI outpacing lawmakers, or do we still have hope? The issue now isn't the AI technology or even the tools that's being used to create such content. It's purely about people's intention and the distribution that causes the problem. Because, after all, deepfakes can be completely harmless and very entertaining. Unfortunately, entertainment is subjective, and that is why we need laws to define the boundaries about what is acceptable with this AI technology. Currently, there are no federal laws that prevent the creation and distribution of AI-generated content. But there is increasing momentum for legislative changes at the federal level. In January 2024, lawmakers introduced the No AI Fraud Act. This bill is to set up a federal framework to protect people from AI-generated forgeries by outlawing the creation of digital depictions of any person alive or dead without their consent. Some other bills in consideration include the No Fakes Act, or the Senate's Nurture Originals, Foster Art, and Keep Entertainment Safe Act, which protects the visual and vocal likeness of performers, and the Disrupt Explicit Forged Images and Non-Consensual Edits Act, which would allow people to file a lawsuit if pornographic images of them are faked and distributed online. Right now, California is leading in AI regulation within the United States. It implemented one of the nation's first deepfake laws in 2019, which not only criminalizes non-consensual deepfake pornography, but also allows victims to sue creators who use their likeness without permission. Texas was another early adopter, where they outlawed the creation and distribution of videos that might damage or manipulate elections. More recently, Texas introduced legislation that criminalizes the production of explicit and pornographic deepfake content. Even high school students like 14-year-old Francesca Manni, who have been victims of deepfake photos online, are calling for stricter regulations and better online literacy. And it's not just lawmakers, the tech industry recognizes the danger of this technology as well. They're creating mechanisms to control and limit the use of this technology for evil. In 2024, 4 billion people are expected to cast their vote, making this a critical time for information and democracy. It has truly never been more important to fight this problem. At the Munich Security Conference, 20 leading tech companies, including Meta, OpenAI, TikTok, and Google, pledged to fight deceptive AI content and keep it interfering in global elections. These efforts could include adding watermarks to show where an image has come from and developing tech that recognizes and shuts down the distribution of such content. Over the months, companies like Google, DeepMind, and OpenAI have agreed to let their models be reviewed by experts in places like Britain's AI Safety Institute. Unfortunately, this means holding back technology, or at least keeping technology like text-to-video closed to the general public. Until the time comes when people can be trusted with this technology, it may very well remain out of our hands. So as we navigate this new era of the internet, it's important that we remain vigilant and learn how to recognize this type of content. You always want to verify the source whenever you come across surprising or sensational information before you share it. Educate yourself and others on the signs of digital tampering. Whether you are a parent, a child, a teacher, or a student, initiate the discussion on the dangers of this technology. Of course, it's impossible to prevent others from misusing this technology, but at least until we have stricter regulations, we can safeguard ourselves against lies. By remaining informed, questioning inconsistencies, and having open conversations with our parents, kids, and friends on the ethical use of this technology, we can create a safe online environment for everybody. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to follow along how things play out with deepfake technology. My name is Raf, and this is Failure in Future. I'll see you in the next one.